Climate protesters Just Stop Oil are rarely out of the headlines, from stopping events such as Wimbledon, a performance of Les Miserables, through to smashing the glass of a painting in a London gallery. More regularly, they take to slow marching on the roads, bringing traffic to a halt. James Harvey from Just Stop Oil says he understands the frustrations felt by the public, but their message to government needs to be heard. Stop all new oil and gas licences.
Disruption is a horrible thing to have to do to people's lives, and we know that it's very frustrating to be caught up in traffic. However, we know civil resistance works. There's a long track record of it working. We know we can't stop new oil and gas overnight. That's not what we're asking for. But we cannot afford, we simply cannot afford to dig any more up. Look at scientists like Peter Kalmus from NASA. You look at that IPCC report. All these people are saying the same thing: is we can't afford new oil and gas. We need to take action now. The situation is really dire, and if we don't take action, it's going to get a lot worse, with the harvest failures, with the floods, with the fires.
With their protests causing disruption to the public, I asked people how they felt about Just Stop Oil.
I think there is a climate emergency, and I think it's important that people have the right to protest. I do worry when I hear things about ambulances not being able to get through, but as a campaign group, it's important that they exist.
I'm supportive of the general idea that we need to reduce our use of oil, but not those tactics, no. They just alienate people.
What do you think they should be doing instead?
Oh, I'm not sure I'm the right person to ask.
I think there's some interesting points to be made and a conversation to be had, but their tactics turns everyone off, and I don't think it's right, and it affects people's day-to-day lives, ambulances, people getting to work, so I think it's a negative effect overall.
You know, because a lot of people, coming from work, taking kids to school and coming back is a long day for everyone, and doing that protest and stopping road is just not going to help. There must be a better way for them to do things.
From today, the activists are carrying out a daily protest march from Trafalgar Square and are inviting the public to join them.
Every day we'll be marching. I don't know how long the police will let us march on the road for. Sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes it's an hour. Then their resources are very stretched at the moment, I know. And it'll be indefinite. So it'll be next week and the week after. For as long as people turn up to march, we'll keep on going until this government takes the action that's required.
The protest cost the Met millions of pounds to police and bring disruption to the public. But with scientists and the UN warning of the dire consequences of global warming, will those who oppose them now thank them in the future? Lisa Hartle, GB News, London.